When I was growing up, I loved to spend time in my dad's home office. He had tons of knickknacks that he'd acquired over the years, and while they each had deep meaning and memories for him, for me, they just looked like an awesome collection of toys. The knickknacks were all high enough up that I couldn't reach them myself without risking knocking something over and breaking it. So instead, I would stand in front of the shelf and look at each of the objects for long periods of time. Taped to the shelf of knickknacks was a cutting from a magazine. I could tell by its slightly shabby appearance that it had been attached to this shelf for some time. I mostly just ignored this piece of paper. But one day, as I gazed longingly at the toys, my eyes fell upon it, and I took time to read the story that it contained. I discovered that it was an article from the Herald and was based on a story shared by Apostle Bunda Chibwe. Its message has stuck with me ever since, and I'd like to share it with you today. There once was a young man who lived as a leader in a village full of suffering and despair. People treated each other poorly and refused to pursue anything but their own self-interest. The man saw thieves and other evils and decided to leave. He left his village early one morning and walked all day before stopping to rest for the night. Worried that he would toss and turn in his sleep, before laying down, he took off his shoes and pointed them in the direction he was walking. That night, as he slept, some evil men from his original village came and decided to trick the man by turning his shoes 180 degrees. The next morning, the man awoke, put on his shoes, and headed in the direction to which they pointed. He again walked all day, but this time, as night approached, he noticed a village before him. When he arrived, he thought it looked like his original village, but believing it was a different one, he committed himself to making his new home a wonderful place to live. As a result, he went about addressing the problems in the village. He built relationships with his fellow villagers and worked hard to strengthen the community. Before long, what had once been a village full of suffering and despair was now a place of joy, hope, love, and peace. Just like the man in this story, when we look at our world with new eyes, we can be the ones who help address the problems and bring about communities of joy, hope, love, and peace. One way we can do this is through our financial contributions given as part of the Disciples' Generous Response. The money given in this way funds Christ's mission both locally and throughout the world. As disciples of Jesus Christ, we are called to respond faithfully, and in doing so, become accountable to one another, God, and ourselves. Our response to God's gifts of love, grace, and generosity is to serve others and let generosity become part of our nature. One way we can do this is by managing the money we have, no matter the amount, to express our desire to love and help God, neighbors, ourselves, and the world. When we focus our giving on God's purposes through our Disciples' Generous Response, our hearts become more aligned with God's heart, and we can be part of bringing our villages and the world closer to God's preferred future.